What's up, YouTubers? Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be talking about my truck today. What I am going to be talking about is an issue with my trailer, and I'll show you what that is right here coming up. So I bought this Wildcat, and it's made by Forest River. It's a pretty nice RV, but there's one thing I didn't know when I bought this fifth wheel. That there would be some problems that I need to address, and I should have addressed immediately. And the biggest one is these tires. Now, not sure if you'll be able to see this, but these tires are a brand called Power King, and I do not recommend you purchasing a fifth wheel that has these tires on them. I got this, I drove about 3.5 hours away from my house, had a blowout, and as you can see here, I did some damage on the metal, and it knocked off the plastic fender that was on there, or fiberglass fender, whatever it's made out of. So I got this spare on there, and I ended up making it to my destination. But today I'm going to end up changing these tires out, and I found some tires that I think are going to work pretty well. So after a bunch of research on the internet and everything, I found that these Saloon S637 tires are supposed to be pretty comparable to the G614 radial tires. These are 14 ply tires. They're pretty heavy duty. They're rated at 4,080 pounds a piece. So I'm going to give these tires a try, and hopefully they'll work pretty well on my RV here. Okay, so these two tires are both Power King. They got the same pressure in them. This tire looks okay, and this one looks like it's overinflated. But they're both aired up to the same pressure as per their manufacturer's recommendations. I just got back with the new tires, but I wanted to just show everybody what I did to jack up this RV. All I did is I jacked up each axle individually, and I put jack stands underneath there. And I went ahead and left my bottle jack underneath the last one that I did. But the trailer is being supported by these jack stands, but I also left the leveling jacks down when I did this, so that way my trailer wouldn't rock back and forth when I was gone getting the new tires put on the rims. I got my wheels and tires mounted back on here. Now I'm going to have to start taking the jack stands out and getting this lowered, get the tires put back on the ground. But I do have to say, these Saloons look a lot nicer than what was on there with those Power King tires. So I hope that they last a long time, and they got a good reputation, so I think they will. Alright, I got the new tires on there. I checked them with a torque wrench, made sure everything was tight. And of course, once I start driving down the road, I'm going to have to check them again at 100 or 200 miles and just make sure all the lug nuts are tight and still torque to proper spec. But on my RV here, I'm just going to go ahead and since these tires have a better profile than what the other ones did, I'm going to go ahead and do an auto level on this and just make sure it's good. So I'm just going to hit auto level. I'm going to let it do its thing and make sure that it's all level. Alright, looks like we're done with the auto level. I'm going to go ahead and check the stabilizer, make sure it's down, and then I'll be done with this. Hey guys, I'm out here by the fifth wheel, and I do have to say the Saloon S637 tires that I put on here did great on the way home. I didn't have any issues. I did pull over and touch them a couple times, and they were not hot to touch. It might have been a little warm, but it was driving a lot. I said it was close to 1,100 miles from North Carolina back to Texas where I live, and they did great. They pulled smooth, and I didn't have any issues with them. So far I'm pleased with the purchase of these Saloon tires. I'm Jay Ray. I'd like to thank you for watching my video. Once again, I ask if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell so you don't miss out on future content being released on my channel.